Hello everybody, it is I, You2Cool, back again, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 2024 William Byrev, or rather the 2025 reissue. I think. I can't really tell because the card back says new for 2024, but they had some 2025 NASCARs at my Walmart. Got this guy pretty recently. Pretty excited to review him. He was my personal favorite of the metallic variants just because I really like this sort of purplish red, sort of radish color. It just stuck out to me personally. So yeah, as you can see, he's William Byrev, a play on William Byron, a real life NASCAR driver. That's sort of the gimmick with the NASCARs, is that they took real life NASCAR drivers and, just kind of made car versions of them using old sponsors that didn't make it into Cars 3. Presumably for budget reasons, as, it was easier to just reuse the decals from these guys than, make new sponsors entirely. I think it's pretty cool. It was a good amount of fan service. Over here, we got the Lightning McQueen, side thing here. On the back, it just shows William Byrev. It looks way brighter on the card back. I do kind of wish it was brighter. So maybe the copyright date, made in Vietnam. 2024. Okay, so I'm just going to assume this is the 2024 version, and my stores just had extra stock of this, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, William Byrev here. Gonna crack him open and give him a little look-see. Out of the box here, he has a pretty nice clamshell, same as McQueen's, except, molded differently to fit a next gen. Let me get the, hold on, I don't have a, hold on, I think I have something that could work as a sort of holder. All right, that works. Pop this out. All right, pit stop barrier. It's always nice to have one of these. Never really got the old pit stop barriers, so the NASCARs are pretty much my only way of getting these things. And as for William himself, here he is. All right, looking pretty good. All right, nice. All right, so what am I going to start off with first? Let's just start off with William himself. Pretty solid expression. His eyes are a little close together, but I don't really mind it. These are made in Vietnam, by the way. I've been meaning to get more Vietnam cars. They're always super interesting to look at. But yeah, he looks super slick, just super clean. Let me turn on a light so you can see his metallic finish. Yeah, hard to tell, I guess, because my room is a little dark, but he has the super... See, there we go. Now this looks beautiful, this sheen. Amazing. He's got his mouth here. No number under the lights. I don't have any Vietnam Next Gens. I've heard some good things about the Vietnam Next Gens, like Steve Slick LePage and, was the other one Chris Roman? He seems to have silver contingency sponsors. Feel free to read them out. As these nice light year tires. I really like what they did with the next gen wheels here, where they made them all just one solid metallic color. It has a super cool sparkly gold on the side, number 24, same as Chase Racelot in the main series. Although in the NASCAR line, he's number 9. He's number 9. He's actually getting a metallic variant this year. I'm hoping to find it. I don't have Chase Racelot in my collection somehow. Rookie stripes, number 24 again. Window bars. Okay, so as a shifty drug racer, I'd say he does a fine enough job compared to the original Kevin racing tire here. He looks red, but don't worry, he's not red in person. He's pink. I think I said that in my review of him, but I had to specify because, there's been an obvious error with racing tire in the past where he was red instead of pink. Yeah, so... Yeah, the sort of, like, purplish dark color, I think, sticks out more, and I really like the concept of making yellow gold. And I like how they changed the Shifty Drug logo a slight bit. It does look a little more next-gen-y. I think maybe get rid of the drop shadow and just make it, like, a flat. Or maybe, like, cut it out. Kind of like what Nick Schiff did. And I think it'd look even better. But as it stands, I think this is a really solid adaptation for the next-gen Shifty Drug Racer. Over here is the base 0824 SD, made in Vietnam, DXV41. That has nice shiny rivets there. And also we have his pit stop barrier. It is a pit stop barrier. Not much else to say. It's just a cute little plastic accessory they add to justify paying nearly $6 for these things. Luckily, it's not $8. That would be terrible. But yeah, that's all I have to say about William Byrev. I mostly want him just because, I don't know, everyone seemed to dog on him when the NASCARs were first revealed. At least the new wave. The original William Byrev was pretty bad. He had this really weird, like, matte finish to him, and it just looked off. So I'm glad that there's a version out there that doesn't, look terrible. This looks like something that could actually, feasibly exist in my next-gen collection. So, yeah, overall, pretty content with this guy. Pretty happy to have another next-gen. I never collected a lot of next-gens, and these NASCARs are pretty cool. So I can justify getting these guys. Anyways, that's all I have for today. Hope you all enjoyed the review, and I shall see you all around. Bye-bye!